Hi everybody, this is Harmony with Harmony Stitches and welcome to my channel. Whether you've been here multiple times, one time, or maybe this is your first, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my little videos about my crafting journey, which usually revolves around cross stitch, but I also have some knitting and crochet thrown in. This week I worked really hard on my whip, and you'll see the progress there. And then this morning I started a new project, and then we'll talk about plans for the next month or so. So let's go ahead and get started and we'll talk about my whip. Last week I had decided to pick up Halloween Rules by LizzieKate and see how much I could get done. My goal was 2 cards and that was 4 blocks. So let's see if I did it. I'm stitching this on 28 count Monaco that I coffee tea dyed myself. I'm using the DMC conversion on the chart, but as I said in previous videos, kind of with a tweak, because in one chart she could call for an overdyed floss and convert it to this DMC number, but then in the next chart she converts it to a different DMC number. So instead of having 25 different colors, I've just kind of simplified it a little bit. So let's show you. So here's where I am. So last week, when I filmed my video, I told you that I came down here in the morning and filled in these eyes in this block, and then that gave me 4 completed blocks. And my goal was to get 4 more, and I did it. I got sit for a spell done, except for the back stitching on the spider legs. For the spider legs, I will do all the back stitching later. Mind Your Mummy, that one does look a little weird because his eyes are little buttons, so he doesn't have any eyes at the moment. Stay Up Late has a button. All of them have at least 1 button. And then Carve a Pumpkin. And then I also put, I think, 4 strands of floss into the border, 2 on each side. So I have 8 of 12 blocks done. And I'm doing really good at keeping up with the border as well. So I have 4 blocks to go, and then the big header at the top. If I can find a picture on the internet, I will go ahead and show you what it's supposed to look like. Because I don't know if you can see very well, because it's a small photo. But just to give you an idea, if I can find a good photo on the internet, I will insert it. Otherwise, you're just going to have to stay tuned to see what happens next. I don't want this one to go another year unfinished because, like I said in the last video, I have the finishing piece sitting right over here on my right-hand side. And I see it every time I come in and out of the room. So I really do want to get this finished for my family. And then I also can reclaim all the floss because let me show you, there's a lot of floss even though I simplified it. And it's all messy because I use it and I pull from it. I save my scraps. But let's see, that's 5, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14 colors. 14 colors in here. And I actually think that I have more white, and then I have 738, but it blends in, and so I don't know why I have that one in there. But that's a lot of colors. So I can put those back in for future projects. Uh-oh. Snagged my floss on the zipper. Okay, so then like I said this morning, I woke up and I'm like, okay, because I worked so hard on Halloween Rules, I'm kind of burnt out on that for a minute. So even though I want to get it done, I have to set it aside for now. You know what I'm talking about. You just have to do that sometimes. So I decided, well, the other day I went to local craft store, a big box store. I had a $5 coupon. So I said, well, let me just go pick up some floss with my $5 coupon. And then, so I got several skeins of floss for free because it was a $5 coupon and there was no limit. It wasn't like $5 off 25. It was just a $5 coupon. So I was able to get several skeins. They're all messy. Let's see. I got 2 304s, 2 3865s. I'm dropping things. Don't worry about it. 435. I got a 721, a 634, and whatever this green one is, 938, I think. I haven't wrote on them yet. So I got several skeins, and then I had 729. So I threw that in here, a little bit of extra 38.65. But what I did was I knew that I had 4 charts that my husband and daughter gave me for Christmas, and they're from Stitching with the Housewives, and they're all in a theme of going to a Christmas tree farm and picking out your Christmas tree. We always did that growing up with my grandparents, mostly my grandpa, because my grandma was ill a lot. But anywho, I got up this morning and I said, you know what, you're going to start those. They're not that big. You can get them done, and then you'll have those ready for Christmas. So I cut all 4 pieces of fabric, because there's 4 of them. They're all the same size. It's 28 count black Monaco. I've got all the floss. They used all the same colors. And so I started the first one. What is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but I'll put the picture in here. Something about the farm, but they're all about the farm, tree farm. And this is my progress so far. So this one has an old-fashioned truck with a Christmas tree, and then it says whatever the title of the chart is right here. So this one really isn't that big. They're only like 4x4 or 4x5 or something like that. So I cut my pieces 6x6. So I have the back of the truck done. There's a little bit of stuff inside the tire, and then there's some snow on the tree, and that's about it. And then that side of the truck is completely done. So I have to work on the middle, like the cab and the front, and then the words. Can't remember what it's called though, but I'll put the picture in. And I'll actually put in the picture of all of them, so that way you can see them as a whole group. I'm hoping to get 2 of them done this week. And then I think that maybe next week I'll work on the other 2 as well, just so that way I can have that grouping done. I can move the PDF charts off of my phone into my Google Drive, and then I can reclaim whatever floss is left over. And then we'll talk. So that's the 2 things that I've talked about, or I need a nap. Okay, so those are the 2 projects that I worked on this week. Like I said, I worked really, really hard on Halloween rules to get that done. I actually, Friday, I think I finished the block on Friday night, and then I put a couple more strands in the border yesterday on Saturday. I was quite busy, and I was tired. I don't sleep well. Do you guys know that? I say that a lot, right? That I'm tired. It's because I don't sleep well. I used to sleep really well until I had my daughter, and then things completely changed, and sometimes I just don't sleep well. So yesterday I was supposed to go to a class at church with my husband, and he said, why don't you just stay home and take a nap? So we had gone grocery shopping, and we would pull back in the driveway. He said, why don't you stay home and take a nap instead? So I said, if he's going to offer me time to take a nap, I'm going to take it. Not that I can't take a nap when I want to, but I hated missing the class at church. But I really needed the nap, and I think I slept for about 1 hour and 15 minutes, and it was glorious. But anyway, that's a ramble. I don't sleep well, so sometimes my words get mixed up. So I'm going to try to work on all 4 of these and see how much progress I can get. But then plans for next month. Plans for next month actually start this month on May 28th. The summer sock camp with the crazy sock lady starts. Usually starts on June 1st, but she said this time we're going to start on the 28th, which is the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend. And so I'm going to be knitting socks. So the second week of these projects, I don't know how much I'll get done. Probably not very much, because I want to do socks. I haven't knit anything in a while. So let's see. Let me grab some yarn. Okay, I just grabbed a whole bunch of yarn out. So let's see what we have, okay? I actually am, it seems as though I'm running out of fingering weight sock yarn. Running out, so yeah, there's one more over here. Okay, this room is a hot mess, and that's why I have some over here and some over here. I'm working on getting it cleaned up though. I actually bought a second one of those cube storage containers, and I just haven't had the time to come up here yet. Maybe after the graduation party, I will be able to come up and get this organized. So, this chair is not comfortable. Okay, so I have a ton of this yarn left. This is, it's that quote from Hocus Pocus. It's by Ridiculous Yarns, and it's, oh look, another glorious morning makes me sick. And that's Winifred who said that in the movie Hocus Pocus. So I made a pair of these last year, but I think I might have enough to at least make a pair of shorties. So I'll think about this. I'll have to weigh it out and weigh my other pair of full-size ones to see what I think, you know, how much I used and how much is left, and kind of compare. So that one is a possibility. The second one is Bamboo Prince Sock Yarn by Mary Maxim. And these are teals and grays. And I think that'll be really pretty. Let's see how much is in this one. 394 yards. It's 3.5 ounces. I should be able to make, because I have small feet, I should be able to make myself, it's 100 grams, a full-size pair with those. Now, this last one that I picked up, this one is actually, oh yeah, it must be this one. One of these skeins that I have has cashmere in it. I don't want to use that for socks. This one is from Supernova Dye Works, and it's 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. This colorway is called Laurel. There's 400 yards in here, and I should be able to make a pretty good pair. I think this is the one with the cashmere. Yeah, this is, well, this one has 70% superwash merino, 20% cashmere, and 10% nylon. But still, I'm not sure. I love this one because it's a little bit, see, this one has the green in it, and this one, it's black and gray. So they're both really pretty, but this one has the cashmere, and this is Dream in color. So I really like it, but I think this one has to be a one skein shawl because I don't want to chance it with the cashmere. It's so smooth. So that one is the one that we have to hold off. Okay, these ones, two more. This is from the Quotable Dumbledore Club, from Lolo Did It. This is the December, so this is the first one I got. And it's called This. And it's just desire spelled backwards, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I have not watched the movies in a while. So it's a really pretty royal blue / royal purple. I have no idea. I can't see the viewfinder, so I don't know if that's showing up well or not. But this is a possibility as well. I don't know when Summer Sock Camp gets over. Last year it got over July 31st, I believe. So I was able to make great progress and I think get 7 or 8 pairs of socks done. But if you were with me last year, I made a lot of worsted weight socks. This year I don't plan on doing that. So this one is also from the Quotable Dumbledore, and this was the April version, and this one's called Complete Secret. And this one's a purple as well, but it has like an undertone of hot pink. So that's really pretty. I think this one might be my favorite, but I also want to do the teals. So we'll see. If my needles can fly fast enough, I want to try to get 4 pair. So then the 4 pair would be the purple and the blue. See how you can see the difference in the color? One's definitely purple, one's definitely the undertone of the blue. The teals, and then at least a shorty pair in the Ridiculous yarn. So that's my plan for the summer. Usually I can knit a pair of not like the full leg socks, but maybe a half leg and my foot size, and I can knit a pair in about a week. But with this yarn, I would really love to make full-size socks and then use the leftover for a scrappy striped pair. So we will see what happens. There's no clear rules for myself. There's clear rules for Summer Sock Camp on how how they go about things. But I will definitely link her video below So that way, if you like to join in, you can. There's, you don't have to knit fingering weight socks. You can do bulky weight socks. They could be house slipper socks. They can be DK weight socks. So any socks, they can be knit in any fashion, 9-inch circular, DPNs, magic loop, or any other kind of needle that you can think of to knit with. You can use them. I like 9-inch circular, so that's probably what I'll do. I'm a lot faster at it. DPNs I'm pretty quick too, but I'm faster at 9-inch circular. So I will link her video below where she goes over all the details. There are prizes involved, and I am highly motivated by prizes, so we'll see. Every completed, at least the way that it was last year, every completed pair that you got done, you would post a picture in the group, and then that was one entry into the prize. And this year there's multiple ways to earn extra entries, but of course you have to use her yarn and her maybe project bags and stuff, and I don't have the money for that this year. My daughter's graduating high school, and we have a party coming up, and we just got back from family vacation. So I think I rambled on enough. I hope that you enjoyed seeing the progress on Halloween rules and my new start, which I've already got tons of progress on. This morning, or today, it's about 6:30 in the afternoon on Sunday, so I'm really late with this video. And I hope that you will come back each week to see what I finished and then how I progress on summer sock camp this year. I'm super excited. One of my favorite things to knit is socks, just because I really love the engineering behind them and the thought that somebody had to come up with these things, and it's just pure genius on how it all works. So I hope that you stick with me and see what I do and how things progress. Until then, I hope that you get some craft time in, and maybe you were inspired to pick up something new or pick up something that's been languishing in your WIP pile. And until we see each other again next Sunday, bye.